Hello and welcome to New Parents in Training. So as we are preparing for our vacation, we got a suitcase for our young toddler son. And this one is called Jetkids by Stokke. And this one is green color. So what's so special about this suitcase is it has wheels and you can pull it, and also the kid can actually sit on top. So we're gonna unbox it and see how much stuff we can put in there and how much our kid will like it. Okay, so this definitely looked really portable. And let's also tear this open. All right. Look at this, so easy to move around with. All right, so the smaller wheels, I guess that's go on the front where you can turn. The back, the rear, it doesn't turn, it can only go straight. So you maneuver using the front wheels. You squeeze on the side to take the top off. Oh, this looks like a small backpack. There's a user guide in here and a bunch of other small stuff. Not sure what they all are. Okay, let me unbox them. All right, so here is the backpack itself. It's very small. Oh, I think my son would really like this. So yeah, it didn't just come with a suitcase, but also a backpack. It looks like you can unzip this. Oh, once you unzip this, you can actually make this even bigger than it was. So this is very useful. Let's see what this is. All right, so lastly, in the last bag, you have a strap, a user manual, and 2 cushions. So I'm gonna read up the instruction and see how this all connected and how they all work. All right, y'all, we just came back from our trip. It was a pretty long trip. It lasted for over 6 weeks. Yeah, and this suitcase has been with us the whole way, from Houston to Taiwan to Hong Kong, Macau, Shenzhen, and also Singapore. Mainly what we use this suitcase is obviously in the airport and also on the airplane. Today I want to give you my review of this suitcase. And this actually is a really good, decent suitcase for the kid. It has been seeing a lot of abuse by my child, but it still came out pretty good. I mean, I wipe it down, so it looks pretty clean, and everything is still very functional, nothing broken, nothing bent or stripped or whatnot. Okay, so the straps, there are 2 hooking points on the one end, and there's only one on one end. So the way that the design this is, if you want to pull, you have to put the strap both hooking on the one end here. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And also this is where the kid need to like hold on to. So you can either use this as to grab the suitcase like so, or you can just have the kid sit on here and then hold on to this while you are pulling the kid. And as far as straps goes, if you want to put this onto your shoulder, just put one end of the strap onto the far end. So this way you can actually put onto your shoulder. Now, as far as for the storage goes, don't expect too much out of it. The cushion, I was never able to really use it on the airplane because my kid, he never wanted me to put this onto the seat. So I just never really have a chance to install this onto a seat. It's pretty decent size. We actually purchased 2 inflatable footrests for our plane. You can inflate that and then put it in front of you. You can put your foot on top. And for our case, with this Jetkids and one of the footrests, it extended out kind of like a bed. So my child was able to sleep from the seat like vertically. So it was comfortable for our kid while he was on the plane. So we have those 2 pillows inside here along with two headsets for our kids, but we never get to use it because they refuse to put them on. And also a bunch of snacks. So that was pretty much it as far as for what's going inside the suitcase. As far as for the top, this you can actually open it up, and there's more storage unit inside here where you can put stuff in. Now we have an infant with us, so when we purchased the airline ticket, we request for a bassinet, and because of that, they had to seat us in a certain seats with the bassinet in front of us that give us a lot of leg room. So that's sort of like an upgrade. So just FYI, it's a trick that you can actually do when you purchase ticket if you have an infant. Now the way that you're going to install onto your seat is to have the top upside down, like so, and this is the same height as the airline seat. The way that you're gonna secure this suitcase is to unhook one of the strap and strap around the bottom of the plane seat and find an anchor, and then all around to this end. So once you have done so, the next thing you need to do is just kind of tighten this up. Making sure this doesn't go anywhere. FYI, if at any point you don't know what you're supposed to do, you can just look at the instruction here. It's just on the bottom of the top part here. All right, so let me quickly talk about this backpack. It's part of the bundle. It came with the luggage. And look, it's just not much of storage inside here. But it's enough. Since we are going to Asia, and what we end up doing is we just put two fans in here, one big one and one small one. That pretty much take up the most of the space. And then we have a couple of toys in here. That's the extent of how we end up using this backpack. There's a zipper on the bottom. So for whatever reason you decide to take, or your kid decide to take stuff out from the bottom, or you want to get something that's situated in the bottom portion, then it's very easy to get those things out. So yeah, this is my review of the Jetkids. We really enjoyed this luggage, especially my child. In the airport, there's a lot going on, and he didn't want to walk most of the time. So he just sat on top of the luggage, and we just dragged him along, and he really enjoyed it. And also this luggage can turn into a footrest for the child to sit on top or to put their feet on top on the plane. This is a really novel idea. Now the downside of it is obviously limited of room. You cannot carry too much stuff inside here. And also the fact that when the plane is taking off, you cannot take this out from the overhead compartment. So you can only do so in the middle of the flight. If it's long haul flight, then it's definitely worth the hassle to install this onto the chair. But if it's short distance flight, then it might not even worth the hassle to do so. So yeah, that's the downside. So anyway, if you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.